Alright guys, welcome back to the end. Done a little bit of work off camera. I figured out a new station design which I'm pretty happy about. Basically what it is there's a cactus. When it breaks it goes over here. This is for loading. You can see we have plenty of carts in here because this one's full. That means all of these are full plus the dispenser. This rail is always powered, and it has to be always powered with the repeater, otherwise it powers the block, and that the hopper won't work. From this torch, I could switch this out to a lever, but I didn't have any. And this detector rail will turn this when I get in it. So you step on the plate, out pops a cart, right-click on it, push forward, and away we go. Fast forward. And as we near the end, I will turn, hit the cactus, and jump out directly on that block, instead of where if you shifted, if you used the left shift to get out of a cart, normally you would hop on one of these. But here we are, we're at the end, and a lot has changed since Sin and I last looked at this. Actually, Sin hasn't even seen this yet, because time zones. So down here is the beacon, the beacon area that we were setting up. As you can see up there, it is going, and we currently have regen and resistance. Couldn't really think about what we wanted to put here. We eventually want resistance, regeneration 2, and probably resistance 2 when we get 2 new beacons. We've got a bunch of storage down here. Got some junk carts, chests. Got some redstone. People have already started donating stuff for the project, which is awesome. Thanks, everybody. We need more of everything. Up here, this will be the killing floor. Plus, we'll have the enchanting table, so over there, or here, or wherever. And over here, I've already started laying down some hoppers. I was actually just about to make some new ones when I decided, hey, I should record something. And you can, in this area here, there's a 2 wide gap. You can just run along holding a button while punching, holding a left or right while punching, and everything is great. We've got the beacon, and I've got the glass in place for the rest of the beacons when they're ready to go. And little current work area over here. Be careful when you use this, because if you throw anything, it goes off the edge. Yeah, and we've made some pretty good progress. Everything up here is lit up enough that nothing can spawn. This will eventually have to be water, because well, because there'll be Endermen there, and so it'll have to be water. I've been growing trees because I was making a bunch of what are they called? Chests. Chests is what they're called. And while we're here, let's go ahead and do this as well. I don't have any glass on me. Well, I've never made 2 of these in one go. That's interesting. I'm going to collect all of this so I don't throw it over the edge. And then I'm going to make a whole bunch of chests. I'm not going to make a whole bunch of chests because I'm an idiot. I'm going to make a whole bunch of chests. Gosh, it takes a lot of wood to make chests. Still not a full stack. Goodness gracious. Hang on. Let me go chop down a tree. Now, I'm not the kind of guy that throws around the term overpowered lightly, but those... What am I looking for? Looking for iron. Those dark oak trees, though, they could almost be considered overpowered for tree farms, because, man, it's just one tree, and that's all you need for quite a while. It's really great. I really, really like the dark oak trees. Let's see, did I do enough? Yes, I did. Whole stack of hoppers. Stuff like that makes me happy. I don't know why. Anytime you can just make an entire stack of something, it's very relaxing. Anyway, I don't have time for a lot more right now, and I'm looking at the episode time, and it looks like this is probably going to be the end of the episode. So, thank you guys for watching, and we will be building this a little bit more soon. I would like to also add a quick thank you to all of my patrons at patreon.com/monkey who are really, really, really awesome. And because they're so awesome, I'm actually giving them episodes multiple days in advance. I'm now recording this section on Wednesday. I just sent my patrons the link to the episode. Well, yeah, I think the episode before this one, which I'm planning on releasing on Monday. So, if anyone has some extra cash and wants to donate, you do get some perks. But I'm trying to make it that are perks that won't affect you guys. So, anyone who can't afford it, still going to see everything I make. I'm not planning on any patron-only rewards as of now, because I want to make sure that everybody can enjoy it and have the same amount of fun. They just get a little faster, which is fine. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, few, for donating. And I will see you next time. Bye.
User entered your channel.
Hello? 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 Am I working? I might be on mute. No, I'm not on mute. Might be on mute. Hmm. Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. Are you on mute? You're not muted or anything like that.
Microphone
Yeah, I
activated.
blame technology as well.
Yes, I am on mute.
Ah, excellent. It was one of those technical problems.
Indeed. I also recorded something earlier. I wonder what I said.
Hopefully it wasn't on mute. What you're thinking is it's most likely on mute.
It was almost definitely on mute, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Annoying.
That's right. So, I was just explaining something to my viewers, but let me stop that.
Yeah.
Alright, so I am here with Sin. It is now the next morning, or night for him, depending on where you are. Hey, it's almost 1 in the morning. Oh, it is 1 in the morning. Welcome to 1 in the morning, Sin. So, the reason we chose this design, there's two basic designs for Enderman farms. Well, mob farms in general. There is pressure plates that go into repeaters, that go into blocks that push the pistons. And those use sticky pistons, so it's a little more expensive. But it's also slightly less efficient. So the way mob drops work, or mob spawning works, they're always going to spawn in a group. So since they're going to spawn in a group, it makes sense that all of the pistons are going to push at the same time. Clearing my throat. So that actually makes this more efficient. But the other advantage to this one is all of these side blocks here that we're putting the redstone on top of, those don't count as solid blocks. And the most effective mob farms use as much airspace as possible, because the more air there is around your farm, the more they're going to spawn. So it makes it really, really efficient. So one, those solid blocks that you would push the repeaters into are going to take up actual spawning spots. And two, no, I guess that was it. Just the one. So this design is actually more efficient, even though it seems like it shouldn't be. Am I making sense?
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
All right.
Just believe me, I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, that's really the way to do it. Is yeah. So Sin has actually come through and done a ton of work. You can see all of these levels are done. None of the pistons or redstone work, but all of the platforms are here. And we just did some calculations, and it's something like 2,000 pistons left.
No, 300 pistons, 300.
Oh, 300 is 2,000 cobblestone blocks.
If it was 3,000, I would think I'd just be like, "That's it, guys. I'm out. Thanks, guys."
Totally worth it. Totally worth it. And as you can see, we are here at level 126, which is as high as we want to go. Because if you go over 128, then depending on where you're standing, and we're standing at, well, actually the platform's at like 4 or 6 or something, why 4 or 6, so we could probably get away with going a little higher. But if they're more than 128 blocks away from you, they don't move, mobs don't move, so they just stand there taking up spawning space. So it's actually worse to make your farms go higher than 128.
I am nodding in agreement, but you probably can't see that or hear it.
I can't. Oh, look, people are falling. And by people, I mean Enderman. Pumpkin time. I actually do think we're going to have to do this water sooner than I want.
Yeah, or what we could do is we could put water in everywhere but like a main little channel, maybe?
Well, the main little channel is supposed to be where they fall.
Okay, well we can make.
You mean so we can walk?
Yeah, so we can walk easily, but then cover the majority of the area.
Well, the other option too is we put we just move it so the ladder's right here and it comes down here.
Yeah, that could work.
By here, I mean inside the spawner.
Yeah, that could work as well, because that way we don't need to go to the roof anymore. Because I don't think we need to go to the roof anymore, actually.
No, well, except for the tree farm. But that tree farm doesn't work anymore because all of the dirt is gone.
Well, once the water is no longer there, the tree farm should work perfectly, right?
That's true. Now,
Either way, we have an access point.
Promise this is
I'm
right
bringing
on the
another bucket of
edge.
water, so yeah.
Please don't fall into the void.
You know when you're
I've said that a lot in the past couple of days.
yeah, my pinky finger is very sore from pressing shift and holding shift for an extended amount of periods.
I don't think I can break this block. Alright, I think I almost put myself in the void.
Well, at least it's only a short fall.
Oh, yeah, I did. I did almost put myself in the void. The good news is I did not actually do it, which makes me a little happy.
So do Endermen can they teleport onto a half slab or does it
Yes, they can teleport onto almost anything.
except for water? And that's the reason why we use water.
They can teleport onto water. They just won't.
Well, they'll take damage and teleport away.
Yeah. I'm out of bricks again. This is not surprising to anyone, and I only have 2 ladders.
I have some water golems at the moment. I have 4 of them. As it stands.
What are water golems?
The iron golems have decided they want to take a swim.
Oh, yeah.
So, so yeah, that's a pretty interesting new concept that I have.
I like it. How are we doing on actual wood? Oh, we got a little bit. Alright, good.
I'm bringing 48 more blocks of wood.
Yeah, so, as far as we've all gotten in Minecraft, we're still building cobblestone generators.
Well, I have a theory that I'm going to need more cobble than any other blocks because stone is my general building block.
Yeah. Which is fair.
And it is a pain to get.
Unless you build underground a lot like me. Which I'm
Yeah.
not doing this season, and it's really weird.
I can see the light. Yeah, I could see how that would be a problem.
Who was saying something about that? Oh, Etho was talking about that a couple months back now. How he never really builds anything for people to see because he always builds underground. So whenever he has to build something outside and like put a front on it, he gets very nervous because he doesn't usually do that sort of thing.
Ah, it's very interesting. Alright, so
Oh, I can jump. I forgot.
I'm going to be
boost.
building underneath the area. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hi. I can't really see you.
Okay.
I'm probably
near
annoying
the
everyone who's
snowman.
watching by using this pumpkin all the time. But I've had too many fights to not do this.
I haven't had really that many problems with the Enderman,
Perhaps you're a better player than I.
or I just don't look at them. You know. What's a better player?
I wouldn't either.
Oh no.
It does make you squint a lot. Anyway, guys, I'm going to finish this off camera.